All right, so get your props. Blanket, strap, or I don't have a yoga strap right now, so a scarf will work just as well. Guys, welcome so much. It is a 45-minute nice and slow stretch today. You're actually going to be starting with your blanket. So what I want you to do is have your blanket rolled up like so. And if you're not quite sure how to roll it up, how it looks, my towel is pretty large. It's a towel. I folded it in half, and then I fold it in half again, and then I'm going to roll this up. Now this one is not meant to be a huge roll, right? This is not going to go under our low backs. This is going to go under our thoracic spine and the upper back. So you're going to take your roll, and again, beautiful thing about blankets is you can change the size of the roll anytime if this is too big. Place it towards the head of your mat, but give yourself room for your actual head. And we're going to lay back, placing this blanket roll underneath your upper back, kind of upper mid back, yeah? So it's, as you can see, it's sort of below the armpit space. A lot of times what I see people do is they have this really high up into the shoulders, and people have it tend to be even with their armpits. You're actually going to go a little bit further back. So your armpits are above it, yeah? This blanket is lined up just underneath your middle breastbone chest. Kind of feels like it's puffed up a little bit. And then you're going to have your head drop back. Now you can rest in the center of the back of the head. You can also extend your chin slightly and open up the throat, just whatever feels comfortable for your neck. Your arms, anywhere you want. Legs, any position you want. Close your eyes. And just start to surrender to this position. This is our supported fish pose. A very nice heart opener. Your breath moving in and out through the nose if you can. Feel the movement through your belly, through your chest. Let the breath become slow and deep. And today I'm going to give you a mantra, those words to speak to yourself anytime the mind starts to wander away or anytime the mind starts to feel busy, cluttered. Just 2 words. I am. I am. And our habit is we tend to try to finish that sentence. We try to add a label, another word there. But just let it be those 2 words, I am. Allow yourself to simply be, to exist. Surrender. And we'll walk our feet in toward the sit bones, bending the knees. With an inhale, let the arms reach either over the head or out to the sides. We'll stretch. And with an exhale, let your knees just fall over to the right. Introducing this very open twist. Feeling the pressure from the blanket kind of shift in your ribs and the back and the shoulders. Breathing a little bit bigger. Feeling all that space in your waist, your back and belly. Inhale, return the knees up to center. Now as you exhale, let them just fall over to the left. Stretch, open and breathe. Inhale, returning to center. From here, we're going to just lift the head. You can use your hands to help you if you want, but lifting the head slightly with a little tiny crunch and just slide your blanket towel out from underneath you and return onto your back. Just notice how it feels to lay flat now, the differences from that pose. Taking your right knee into your chest, give it a hug. Squeezing enough that you feel some pressure in that right front hip. Feel that pressure in the right thigh and the belly. And you might feel some opening sensations in your low back. From here, grabbing your strap or scarf, whatever you have, you're going to wrap it around the ball mound of the right foot. Again, being very aware that we want this on the ball mound. So it's that area of your foot that has the padding, and there's that bone by the big toe, that bone by the pinky toe. What I see a lot usually is people trying to put the strap in the arch of the foot, and we actually don't want that kind of pressure in the arch. Your arch does not have the bone support for that, but your ball mound does. Much more control, much more able to take pressure and pull. From there, give yourself enough slack that you can straighten your leg. And if that means your leg goes pretty far forward, that's okay. Straight leg. That's what our strap lets us do. It gives us the space to create that straight leg. Where if we were using our hands, a lot of you I know would be having a slightly bent knee. Your hands reach up the strap as much as you can, holding on to either side of your strap. If your hands or fingers ever get tired, you can always wrap the strap around your hands, and that lets your fingers have kind of a rest. Bending your elbows out to the sides, you're gently starting to draw your leg toward you without bending it. Pressing up through your heel, out through the back of the knee, down through your right hip. If things are feeling good, let your bottom leg extend out along your mat. Too much, bend the knee where it was. Breathe. If it feels good, you can bring little movement into this top leg. Maybe little circles, maybe just a little tick-tock motion side to side. Discovering where you feel more and better sensation. You can even bring little movements into your ankle, but don't lose your strap leverage there.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
From here, take both ends of your strap into the right hand. And again, keeping the leg straight, we're going to guide the leg out and open to the right, but do so slowly. Slowly. Keep your left hip grounded. Left hand can be on top of the hip to help with that awareness.
We can dance.
Breathe.
We can go where we want to. The night is young and so much.
Tongue is at the bottom of your mouth.
We can dress real neat, our hands to our feet, and surprise what a victory lies. We can act
Giving yourself one more big inhale here. Feel that in your hips, your thighs. As you exhale, squeeze through that right leg, returning up to center. Hands on either side of the strap again and hug in.
everything's out of control.
If you ever need a break, you can bend the knee for a little bit, okay? Try to keep it as straight as you can. Both hands now move into your, both strap ends move into your left hand. We're going to go the opposite way. So now bring the leg into a twist and pretend I don't have a wall there. Let your leg go all the way over as much as you can. If it's too much, you can always bend your knee. Let your top hip roll up and open. Right arm extends out to the side. Head turns to the right if it's okay for your neck. And if you're keeping your legs straight, really press your foot into the strap and pull back on the strap with your hands. You're creating an active twist.
Your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
And return, straight leg all the way up, hands to either side of your strap. Now hug this in one last time, and notice if you can go a little millimeter deeper than you did before. Keeping your leg as straight as you can, remove your strap. And we're going to float the top leg down to the ground. Bring it down in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out, stretch it out, roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. And other side. Walk your feet in, knees bent, starting with that squeeze. Left knee hugs into the chest and just squeeze. Create pressure. Breathe into that pressure. You might be feeling this in your low back and no pain, just really nice sensation. Opening, squeezing, massaging. Maybe bottom leg goes straight. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, get your own bread. And taking your strap, wrap it around the ball mound of your left foot. Make sure that you don't need no man. When you're ready, extending straight. Find that position for your hands, whether they're holding tight or the strap wrapped around. Either side of the strap, elbows out to the sides. Hug it in. Find a little bit of movement if it feels good. Little circles or tick-tock side to side. Relax your shoulders. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Check in with your breath. In the kitchen cooking up, get your own bread. Heart full of equity, feel your belly move as you breathe. Don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second and none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you the brand now. Taking both ends of your strap into your left hand. Right hand can press onto the top of the right hip to help keep it grounded. Going slowly, open out to the side as much as you can. It's okay if it doesn't quite reach the ground, no worries. Breathe. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, get your own bread. Heart full of equity. No forcing. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Give one more inhale. Breathe into all of this space. As you exhale, squeeze, return up to center. Both hands on either side, hug in. Notice any differences. Press up through the heel. Press out through the back of the knee. Press down through that left hip. Feel all those things refine the stretch. Both ends of your strap into the right hand, and we guide into a big twist. Keeping that activation, the foot pressing into the strap pulling back. Too much, bend your knee, no problem. Open the left arm if it feels good. Gaze out to the left if it feels good. Your top hip moving up and over as much as you can. And breathe. Listen to the sound of your breath, echoing deeply. And our inhale, return it all the way to center. Realign if you need to. Both hands on either side of the strap again. And that last hug in. And notice that little extra range of motion you have. Even just that 1 millimeter is amazing. Then removing your strap off to the side, we're going to float the leg down in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down 1, and stretch it out. Wiggle, roll ankles, toes. Nice. From here, taking your knees into your chest, we're taking 3 spinal rolls to bring ourselves up into sitting. Roll yourself up once. Take it 2. And your third one, staying up. Finding a comfortable sitting position. Bringing your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Palms are facing each other if possible. Or if for any reason the hands behind you is not happening with straight arms, you can use that strap to place between the hands so you can get those arms straight. Yeah? From here, take an inhale. You're going to roll the shoulders back, puff the chest a little bit, lift those arms, and if possible, let the head drop back. Feel that squeeze into the back of the neck, back of the head, and the back of the shoulders. Your exhale, soften it. Bring a little rounding, a little release. Again, inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, soften. One more time. Inhale, squeeze, a little bit more space, more pressure, and exhale, soften. To the sky, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take a forward fold and hand out. When you're in your forward fold, notice if you tend to lean really forward. I see this a lot. Lean forward, and sometimes people's sit bones come off the ground in this pose. Try to keep your sit bones down. You can even use your hands and kind of push them into the floor and sort of push your sit bones into the floor. And if you do that, you might feel a nice stretch down in your sacral spine. You can wiggle the hips, wiggle the shoulders, the ribs. And walk it up. Changing the cross of your legs. Bring your hands into the heart space, interlace your fingers, and draw your nails in the opposite finger in front than you had a second ago, and draw those palms up to the sky. So your choice of having the arms straight, or you can have them bent, or you can alternate at all times, and we're going to find movement. So you're just going to stretch out to one side, then the other, take it back, take it forward, take circles. Just a nice little flow. And when the ice turns gray, oh, and so from here, bring your palms together up above you, and inhale to stretch the arms up as much as you can. With your exhale, you're going to bring your arms back as much as you can. Now, not just your thumbs toward the shoulders, but imagine your elbows would go touch whatever wall is behind you. So extending back, but this time you're not going to puff the chest. Keep your ribs pulled in, your weight in your sit bones. Press your palms together. So along with an opening sensation of the shoulders and the triceps, that squeeze of the palms and that activation, you're getting a little nice move, strengthening through the shoulders, activation through the triceps at the same time. Inhale, stretch up, gaze past the fingers. Exhale, squeeze and reach again. Inhale, press up, look up. This time you're going to puff the chest. Exhale, squeeze, and let your chest open. Inhale up. Forward fold. Exhale, release it down. Feel that difference in your arms and shoulders. And again, just reaching, or maybe you like to take those little wiggles. You can walk your arms left and right. And when the ice turns gray, walk it up, shifting into all fours. Arms under shoulders, knees under hips, hips width. You can take fists at any time if the wrists bother you, or you can take a wrist lift, coming up, just coming flat onto the fingers. Inhale, open belly, heart, look up, find your chest. As you exhale, round into your hands. Pull the navel into the spine. Keep it going. Feeling free to add the flowing movements of the hips, the neck. You can turn your hands around different directions as you stretch. Get into your wrists. Maybe you work from home. Maybe you've been sitting at your computer a lot today. Let yourself have some moments for your wrists here. You're so sweet. And your next breath, return to neutral spine. I'm actually going to turn I'll go stay here. Next pose, you're going to need your blanket and your strap handy. From here, let your hands step one big step forward. We're going to move into one-legged pigeon. We're going to take the right knee, touch it to the back of the right wrist, and that gets the knee a little bit angled outward toward the edge of your mat. And that's what we're looking for, the little outward rotation. Now let your right foot come out in front of your hips. Now, if possible, we're trying to bring the shin parallel to the front of the mat. If it's not happening, don't worry, you can bring that foot closer. If you feel like your hips are pretty far off the ground, thighs off the ground, that's where your blanket comes in. Fold it up, roll it up, and shove it into that space so you can settle and let yourself get a little heavy in the pose, right? We're going to start softly here. Inhale, just open the heart, look up, and exhale, hold it down any amount. I'll be a better man today. I'll be good. I'll be good. Stay where you are. Breathe. Like we did in those little forward folds when you were sitting, you can move your arms left and right. You can take little sways.
That I never could.
Play with squaring your hips, pulling the right hip back a little bit more, moving the left hip forward a little bit more, and just little refinements. Check in with your breath, your mantra.
Grace is just weakness. Or so I've been told. I've been cold, I've been merciless.
We're going to return up.
The blood on my
Alright, from here, shift your weight a little bit over to that right hip and bring your left knee in. So you're going to grab your strap. Take your strap, wrap it around your left foot. Yeah? Don't worry about where it is, just over the foot, near the ankles, all good. Give a nice, good long slap. Yeah, unfold it. There we go. And we're going to be bringing this around our shoulders and up. So if you just want to stay here, your strap might be long enough. You can just come here and grab and open. What we're looking for is to add this into the one-legged pigeon. So if we can, we turn the leg out behind you and roll that top thigh in toward the ground. Roll that left hip forward. Okay. So we did this earlier with our arms. We have the palms together and reaching back. That's what you're doing here. You want to create some resistance. Press your foot into that strap. Pull a little bit with that top arm. You can just do one arm. It can be kind of low. Maybe you have a shoulder issue today and you have a low arm. It's okay. We're working toward the arm being up. We're working toward having both hands and walking the hands down your strap. But this eventually goes to your hands finding your foot, which you're welcome to do if you want to. You can also just enjoy the extra space that the strap gives you here, really allowing you to extend and open, to gaze up. Big heart opener. Yeah, you can play a little forward and backward. I feel like right now we all need some heart openers, right? One more inhale where you are, a little more space. And exhale, we're going to reverse it. So just bring that knee forward again. Let me take the strap away. Woo! All right, come on to all fours. Just kind of wiggle that out. Hips, step a foot behind you, then the other, roll it out, cat-cows. You take what you need right now. One side hopefully feeling pretty different than the other side. And we're going to do our other side. So you're on your all fours. You're going to bring your left knee up. Or excuse me, hands got to take a step forward. Now bring that left knee all the way up. Knee slightly angled out to the edge of your mat. And then that bottom foot walking forward. And if possible, we try to bring that shin parallel to the mat. And that might mean your hips are kind of high. And that's where we tuck in the blanket. Settle into the pose. With an inhale, when you're ready, find that opening of the heart, gaze up. And exhale, fold it down any amount. Breathe here, stay here. Finding any variations, any movements that feel good for your body. In the practice of yoga, it is believed that your emotions, that life's illnesses are held in our hips. So when we take these deep hip openers, you might notice a surge of emotion, or maybe a thought pops into your head that is very unexpected. And that is super normal. Allow yourself to acknowledge any of those things, and then let them go. I am surrendering. She'll lead you down the path. There'll be tenderness in the air. She'll let you come just far enough so you know she's really there. But she'll come up onto her hands. Shift a little bit of weight into that left hip so you can kind of roll over a little bit. Back knee comes in. And take your strap, wrap around your foot. But you don't have to bring the leg all the way out behind you again. Hopefully you have your scarf, your strap is long enough that you can just work the arms and the heart opening here. Pulling up, back, and open, yeah? But again, if it feels good, start to walk it back. Maybe all the way. One hand or two hands. It can be in front of your face. It can be low. Listen to your body, not trying to force anything. Explore. Or if it feels good, you got it. You are on the right path. If you feel like you're suffering, if something just feels really tender, really, really blocked, you might back off a little bit, explore somewhere different. Lots of little places you can just sort of play with this. Keep resistance in the foot through the strap. Allow the heart to open. Get one more inhale where you are, open. And as you exhale, reverse and release. Take your legs out in front of you this time and find your releasing movements here. Shake it out. Wiggle, roll. Awesome. And we're going to take an abdominal roll down, and we're actually just going to do a short shavasana. So let's go come onto our backs again. Scoot yourself forward. Abdominal roll down, your arms up to the sky, chin to your chest, look at your belly the whole time to protect your neck. And we're going to try to keep your feet flat to the mat the whole time if you can. Rolling back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Halfway there, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Stretch it out. Beautiful. Walk your feet in. Arms down by the sides of your body, palms down. So here your choice of doing either a bridge or a back bend. We're going to do it twice. So your palms down, fingers, toes forward for bridge, or you can have your hands up by your ears, elbows up for your back bend. From here, press through the feet, lift your hips. If you're back bending, you might come onto the crown of your head first, test the waters. You might straighten all the way up. If you're staying in bridge, you can interlace your fingers, tuck your shoulders under the chest as much as you can, and then use that extra leverage, press the arms and shoulders to the ground, and lift. Inhale, press the feet into the ground, press the hips and the heart open. Your exhale, release it. Just breathe. You can take any releasing movement you want. We're going to do it one more time. And last time, one more. Your choice. You change your mind in the middle, it's okay. Pressing up. Find that bridge or that back bend / wheel pose. Breathe. Keeping your toes facing forward. A little activation in your thighs so you feel like you might be hugging a ball between your legs. Just making sure that your knees aren't splaying out to the side. Inhale, lift, open just a little bit more. And release it, exhale. Find again your releasing movements as your body needs them. Now we're going to open into our last pose, our Shavasana. And of course, if you still have your rolled up blanket, you might like to lay it under your thighs and give your legs a little elevation. That little bit of elevation helping to soften tension around the hips and the low back. But, you do what feels right for you. Settling into your pose. Arms coming slightly out away from the body. Rest in the center of the back of your head. Close your eyes. Cover the eyes if you can. I am. Just existing. Just being. Right now, there are no demands. In this moment, no responsibility. You are exactly where you need to be. I am. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to move your breath fuller and deeper. Notice how your clothing moves as you breathe. Return movement to your fingers and toes, to your wrists and ankles. Maybe take a stretch of the arms over the head as if you just woke up. Take a yawn, wiggle your jaw, wiggle your tongue. And then we walk the feet into the sit bones. If you want to bring the knees into the chest, you can. And roll over to either side of your body. Your head resting on your bottom arm or hands. And we slowly make our way up to any comfortable sitting position. Notice how you feel. We bring our hands together at the heart space. With open and loving hearts, replenished and renewed, we say to each other, Namaste.